It's time to talk about the coin of the students, student coin with the ticker symbol STC, which is a coin that I've already spoken about, where I've done a dedicated video reviewing student coin in detail, so do check that out. But in today's video, I want to do an update on what's going on with student coin, where they've been, what they've been up to, what have they done so far, and what's to come with student coin, because they've got some major updates. And as always, for transparency, this is a sponsored video, just so you know. Do check the disclaimer in the description. Nothing is financial advice what's said in this video, but it's more for educational purposes. Always do your own research, and I know that you do your own research because I've seen the comments, I've seen what you type in those comments, and based on that I know that you do your research. So that's really good. That's what I want to see. Now, where is STC being traded on? Well, it's on Bithumb Global, which is a Korean cryptocurrency exchange. It's the second largest cryptocurrency exchange in Korea, but they're also global. They've got a global version of the website where you can trade on there too if you're from other parts of the globe. They're also on Uniswap, of course, where you can trade using your MetaMask wallet. As you can see, it's currently trading at 3 cents at the moment, just over 3 cents on average. A diluted market cap is 315 million, but the real market cap is definitely lower than that. It's just because we don't know the circulating supply, but the total supply is 2,100,000,000, so 2.1 billion. And let's talk about the different products that they've got, okay, because this is an up-to-date video. So we've got this STC wallet. So this is something that we haven't covered in the last video that I've done, and this is something that they've launched. So this is the student coin app. This is the place where you're going to be able to use it for DeFi and also for anything related to the university at some point, right? They're going to try to create this as the DApp where you can do everything in, right? It's kind of like that decentralized app, which is going to have different features: DeFi, crowdfunding, NFT tokens, and so on. So as you can see here, we've got the wallet section, the home, the voting, the STC Exchange, which is coming soon, STC Terminal is coming soon, crowdfunding is coming soon, personal tokens, DeFi tokens, and NFT tokens are also coming soon. They're going to have the weekly insights, STC weekly insights here. As you can see, the trending token, the most popular token, the highest volume, and so on, in the next launchpad. So again, this is going to be something where they're going to be sharing all this information within this page, and also in the posts page you're going to be able to see all the different updates, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. Now, SMT is the first launch token on the ecosystem, okay? It's going to be a smart marketing token, and the launchpad is going to start sometime in the middle of May. So you will be able to take part in one more token sale, which is awesome. Right, there's going to be more information available on that if you go to app.studentcoin.org, and again, the link is going to be found in the description of this video, just so you know. And now you can also find more information about them if you go to their Facebook page. You can follow them on Facebook, on Student Coin. Okay, the link is going to be found in the description of this video. The multi-university educational token. So here you can see more information on how they're going to be introducing the smart marketing token, establishing the first tokenized full-service digital marketing agency, and so on here. Now, staking is also going to be another feature. Okay, by the end of May, they're going to enable staking, so you will be able to stake. I believe it's going to be done through this wallet, but I'm not entirely sure. So again, that's why I'm saying you should follow them on here, because this is where they post all of their different updates on app.studentcoin.org. So you will be able to stake at the end of May. The STC based token airdrop is going to take place as well. So you'll be able to stake STC. And for every STC that you will receive a new token, which is going to be introduced to the STC ecosystem. Okay, so you need to stake STC to get a new token. Also, there's going to be a new type of token, which is the liquidity pool token. It's going to be called the STC LP token. Okay, so they're going to give us more information on all of this, okay, but this is just something to keep in mind here, that you will have access to all this information. Now, the voting section as well, if we go to the voting section, it's under development, okay, project development voting. So here you can vote using STC, okay, this is going to be something that's going to take place. So you can see voting has ended here. For this, also voting has ended for listing on these cryptocurrency exchanges, okay, major exchange listings. So the voting has ended here as well. They're going to be listed on bitcoin.com, okay, so they're going to be listing there. They're not going to list on HitBTC, which is good, because to be honest, HitBTC does have a bit of a bad reputation. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Now let's talk about the STC Terminal. So the STC Terminal is actually something that they're going to create towards the end of this year. Okay, so not until Q3 of 2021. So I'm super hyped about this project because it just shows you that the ICO price was actually at 1 cent and it's already trading at 3 cents. And aside from that, these guys are building, right? They're a group of students, if you think about it at the end of the day, but they're building, they're developing. They've got a lot of ideas and they're implementing all these ideas based on what they've seen in the market in general, right? So it's good to see something like this come to fruition for sure. Now let's talk about the next point here, which is the STC Exchange. Okay, so let's take a look at that. And here you could see this is also going to launch in Q3 of 2021. Okay, so that's something that's coming up as well. And it's where you're going to be able to trade all these different tokens, which are going to be listed within STC Exchange. And it's awesome. Like I said, these guys are working like crazy here and they've had a great idea. And you may be asking yourself, well, how come they've had all these great ideas? Well, it's because the actual owner, the CEO of this project, is actually really versed in finance. He's actually written 2 books in finance. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that as well. Now, next, I want to talk about the Student Coin app. So if you are interested to download it for your iPhone and for the Play Store, it's here, as you can see. Next, let's talk about the roadmap. I've already covered the roadmap in the dedicated review, but just to quickly go over this again. So as you can see here from 2021, in January, they've established a partnership with a student organization at Harvard University. Also a partnership with a student organization at London School of Economics. In February, they've launched the ICO Launchpad. In March, they've started the rebranding of the website and token, also launching the first STC app. In April, they've done a fork of the STC token into the faster Ethereum-based version. And then they've announced the listing of the STC token at 5 different exchanges. In May, this month, they've got the listing at 3 minor exchanges and also of 2 major exchanges. Okay, so Bithumb Global is one of them, which we'll take a look in a moment. And launching the STC staking is also going to happen this month, as I mentioned that earlier, and also launching the first token created at the STC ecosystem. So within the STC ecosystem, you'll be able to create tokens, and that's one of the ones that they're going to do, which we've already spoken about, the liquidity pool one. And also in June, they're going to launch the STC Exchange beta, launching the first 10 tokens created on the STC Exchange, listing of the STC token on 2 major exchanges, listing STC token at a major global exchange, maybe Binance, I don't know, or maybe Huobi. Also launching the STC token staking and dividend solution. In July, they're going to be launching the first version of the STC Terminal, developing the first personal token based on STC, developing the first startup token based on STC, and the first DeFi token based on STC. So they've got a lot of stuff coming up. Also August and September, they've got more information on the STC Exchange here, as you can see, launching the first 300 tokens on STC Exchange in October. So yes, towards the end of the year, we're going to have more options here available, and also publishing the full version of the STC app for iOS and Android in November. And then, of course, more in December here with STC Exchange, STC Terminal, and also developing the first NFT token based on STC. So they've got a lot going on here, a lot of work cut out for them here, a lot of development to go on until 2022, of course, when they're going to have more information. Now, let's talk about the team here. Wojciech Podobas, he's the CEO of Student Coin. And as I've mentioned earlier, he's actually written 2 different books here. You could see the cryptocurrency encyclopedia here, the comprehensive guide through the 100 most important cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and altcoins book of 2020 on Amazon here, and also advanced technical analysis, the complex technical analysis of assets. So these are the 2 books that he's written here. And then if we go back to the team here, so we've got Andrew, whose name is actually Andrzej. He's got a PhD at Stanford University and Kosminski University. And also Caroline here, also known as Carolina. I think Carolina is actually her real name here, but she's written Caroline to make it easier to pronounce for international folks. And she's actually studied at Silicon Valley, as you can see here. So do check out her LinkedIn profile for more, and of course all the other people from the team here. Now, They have ended their ICO, so we've already spoken about that. We actually, when we spoke about their ICO, they had their launchpad here. You had to have gone to the launchpad section here. We've already mentioned that when we looked at the initial review. So that's over. They've successfully completed that. But one of the interesting things is that they've actually completed it 9 days before the planned due date. So that means that they've sold all of their tokens dedicated to their launchpad. So that's awesome, right? There was a lot of demand for this specific token, and I can definitely tell that because I've had over 2,700 views on that video which I've reviewed on Student Coin. So a lot of people were interested and started searching for that video, right? And for this information, probably to learn more about Student Coin, as they had that launchpad going on. And finally, let's talk about Bithumb Global. So again, they are listed on Bithumb Global, which is not easy to get listed on, right? They do charge quite a high fee, I think, to get a listing here. As you can see, it's trading at 3.3 cents, almost 3.4 cents here. We've had a few spikes to 5 cents, or getting a bit of a pullback now. But overall, the price is doing okay, right? It's starting to pick up on the uptrend again. As you can see here, it has been trading sideways for quite some time, but we've had this spike here to the 5 cents region with this pullback now. So we'll see if it's managing to go higher now, as they're going to be providing us with more updates. Also, there's going to be more exchanges coming soon. So they're planning to go live on the 13th of May on P2B, B2B. And also on Probit on the 15th of May, Coinsbit on the 12th of May, and Bitcoin.com on the 13th of May. So quite a few exchange listings going on. Also Change Jelly Pro, they're looking at those as well, and 2 major exchanges. Now it's only the beginning, and many more bigger friends will be announced soon. Okay, so basically more exchange listings here, and make sure to follow them on Facebook too, because apparently they'll be posting more on their Facebook page. So do check that out. But that's it from today's video. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and as always, drop me a comment below if you have any sort of questions, any sort of doubts. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.